Good morning. It's Tuesday, January 6th, and this is Connecticut Today, CT Insider's daily audio briefing. Catch up on Connecticut. All news, no noise, in under 5 minutes. We're starting off with a quick look at the weather. Today will be a transition day as the state moves from bitter cold to milder conditions, with temperatures rising into the mid to upper 30s and a chance of rain and some icy spots by evening. We'll have the full weather update at the end of the briefing. In today's headlines, Senate Republicans are criticizing Governor Ned Lamont and Democratic leaders for what they describe as a slow start to the new Council on Housing Development. The council was created by an affordable housing law passed in a November special session, but it missed its first required meeting by January 1st. Senate Minority Leader Stephen Harding and other Republicans, Democrats, are not following their own law. Senate Majority Leader Bob Duff responded by questioning the GOP's commitment to affordable housing, saying, quote, "If Republicans actually want to help families afford a place to live and employers find workers, they're welcome to bring forward concrete proposals." The council is intended to help review regulations and develop programs to increase affordable housing across the state. Some of the U.S. military aircraft involved in the recent capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro may have been manufactured by Connecticut-based companies. News reports on Operation Absolute Resolve mention F-22 and F-35 fighter jets, which use engines made by Pratt & Whitney in East Hartford, and Black Hawk helicopters produced by Sikorsky in Stratford. The Department of Defense declined to confirm the specific aircraft used. President Donald Trump and military officials described challenging weather during the operation and said helicopters flew low to the water to reach Caracas. Maduro and his wife were flown to a U.S. warship and later appeared in Manhattan federal court, where Maduro pleaded not guilty to drug trafficking charges. The operation has drawn criticism from some lawmakers and human rights activists, including members of Connecticut's congressional delegation, who have raised concerns about the lack of congressional authorization. In Vernon, the first day of a habeas trial for Michelle Troconis focused on whether her former attorney, Andrew Bauman, provided effective counsel during her prosecution in the Jennifer Dulles case. Troconis is challenging her conviction and 14.5-year prison sentence, claiming Bauman should have done more to protect her, such as seeking immunity before she spoke to police. Bauman testified that he did not seek immunity and allowed Troconis to be questioned by police multiple times, but said his decisions were based on his experience and Troconis' assurances of innocence. Yale University's admission season is underway, with early action results already released. Yale's acceptance rate remains highly competitive, with about 4.6% admitted for the class of 2029. For the class of 2030, 779 students were accepted through early action, out of more than 7,100 applicants. Yale also admitted 118 students through the Questbridge College Match Program, which provides full scholarships to lower-income students. Regular applicants will receive their results on March 26. Norwalk's Manresa Island is being transformed from a power plant site into a public park called Manresa Wilds, thanks to the private funding of Austin and Allison McCord. The 144-acre property is being cleaned up, and the first phase is expected to open in 2027. State officials say the project could serve as a model for how private philanthropy can restore brownfields across Connecticut. The park's design will include restored habitats, walking trails, and event spaces. In Stonington, the lobster trap tree has become a popular spot for marriage proposals during the holiday season. The 38-foot-tall tree, made from 460 lobster traps and decorated with hand-painted buoys, has hosted 51 proposals since 2021, including 19 this past season. The tree has gained national attention and is now considered a unique winter tradition in Connecticut. And now for the full weather forecast. Warmer weather will continue to build across Connecticut this week, with today starting in the 20s and rising into the upper 30s or low 40s. Clouds will increase as a storm system approaches, bringing rain and the possibility of some icy patches by evening, especially in northern areas. Showers may linger into Wednesday morning, but temperatures will climb into the 40s midweek with gusty winds expected. The end of the week could bring heavier rain and even warmer temperatures, with highs possibly reaching 50 degrees over the weekend. Thanks for listening. For more local news, visit ctinsider.com. This digest was partially generated by AI and then reviewed and edited by our newsroom staff.